All right. Hello, everyone at Kent Business College. Today, we're going to dig into a tool that's basically your project's secret weapon. It's what makes sure your work doesn't just get done, but that it actually, makes a difference.
So, let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen a project that was a massive success and a complete and utter failure all at once? Sounds a bit mad, right? But believe me, it happens all the time. Let me show you what I mean.
So, picture this. You've got a project team that is absolutely crushing it. I mean, they're hitting every deadline, not a single day late, everyone's happy, management is thrilled. That's a big tick in the box, right? And it gets even better. Not only were they on time, they were smart with the cash. They brought the whole thing in under budget, saving the company a nice chunk of change. So on paper, this project is an absolute superstar. But here's the kicker. A year goes by. You check back in on that shiny new product they built, and it's just gathering digital dust. Nobody's using it. The problem it was meant to solve? Still there. So was it really a success?
And this story really gets to the heart of a huge idea in project management. You can absolutely nail the big three, scope, schedule, and budget, and still have the project be a total dud from a business point of view. It's like a surgeon saying, the operation was a technical masterpiece, while the patient is still sick. So how do we stop this from happening? How do we avoid these successful failures? Well, it turns out there's one incredibly simple question we have to ask before we even think about starting, before a single line of code is written or a single brick is laid. What do you think it is? It's this. Why? Just why? Not what are we building, but why are we building it? What is the real measurable benefit this thing is going to bring to the business? And trust me, that one little word changes everything. Okay, so let's get into it. What on earth do we actually mean when we say benefits? Because getting this right is the absolute key to making sure all your hard work actually counts for something in the long run. And this leads us to the hero of our story today, the Benefits Management Plan. Now this plan, it doesn't really care about what you're building, it's all about the so what. It clearly lays out how the good stuff, the benefits, will actually show up. And, this is crucial, how you're going to prove it.
All right, let's see if you've been paying attention. Pop quiz time. That whole process of describing how and when the benefits will be delivered and measured, where does that live? Is it A, B, C, or D? Have a quick think.
If you said D, you are absolutely spot on. The Benefits Management Plan. You know that old saying, the proof of the pudding is in the eating? Well, think of this document as your project's proof of the pudding plan. It makes sure that what you serve up is actually as delicious as you promised. Now, the Benefits Management Plan is a superstar for sure, but it doesn't work alone. It's part of a team, a real power trio of documents that you need to kick off any project the right way. Let's meet its two best meets.
First up, you have the business case. This is the why. It's the document that does the maths and makes the argument for why the project is even worth doing in the first place. It's the responsibility of the project sponsor to make sure this makes sense.
Next in the trio is the project charter. This is the go. Simple as that. Think of it as the official starting pistol for the race. It's the formal nod from the sponsor that says, okay, this project is real, and here's the project manager who has the authority to run it. And that brings us back to our star player, the Benefits Management Plan. So if the business case is the why and the charter is the go, the BMP is all about answering the question, was it worth it? It gives you the playbook to measure the results and prove that yes, it absolutely was. Now this is where you come in. As a project manager, your job is to be the glue that holds this all together. You've got to keep an eye on things and make sure that the why, the go, and the was it worth it all stay perfectly in sync from start to finish.
Right, when we talk about benefits, a lot of the time we're talking about money, the moolah. So let's have a quick look at how the business case usually measures whether a project is actually going to be good for the company's bank account.
Now, you'll often see these 5 financial acronyms pop up. Don't worry, you don't need to be an accountant. They're all just different ways of asking the same basic question. Is this project going to make or save us enough money to be worth the hassle?
Let's just touch on 2 of the most common ones. You've got return on investment, or ROI. That's basically asking, for every quid we put in, how many are we going to get back? Pretty simple. Then there's payback period, or PBP. That just tells you how long it's going to take to make your initial investment back. Faster is usually better.
Okay, right then, another one for you. All these fancy financial bits and bobs, like ROI, where would you find them all written down? Is it in the needs assessment, the business case, or the statement of work?
Yep, you got it. The answer is B. The business case is where all that financial homework lives. It's the document that lays out all the numbers and gives you the starting line for measuring financial success later on. Okay, let's bring all this home. We've talked about dodging those successful failures, the massive importance of asking why, and our project power trio. So let's wrap this up into your very own secret weapon for project success.
Here it is, your 3-step plan. First, always start with why. Make sure that business case is rock solid. Second, define the proof right from the beginning with a crystal clear benefits management plan. And third, your ongoing mission is to keep all those documents and the actual benefits perfectly aligned with what the company is trying to achieve. Get this right, and you'll be unstoppable.
So I'll leave you with this final thought. You walk into work tomorrow, and you're handed a brand new project. What is the very first question that's going to come out of your mouth? I think you know the answer. Thanks for listening.